everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kara, my husband is Daniel, and we have two young daughters. We love going on fun family adventures and we can't wait to share them all with you. Today we are specifically talking about the Georgia Aquarium. We just recently visited and I wrote down some tips and suggestions that I hope will be an encouragement for you if you plan to attend the Georgia Aquarium one day in the future. Okay, so my first suggestion is before you even go to the aquarium, do a little research and prepare your kiddos on some things that they will see when they get there. So I went on to the Georgia Aquarium website and I found out what animals were there, what animals were in their aquarium, and then I did some activities with our older daughter on those animals. So I wrote down what those animals were, the main ones, and they have a whale shark, a beluga whale, sea lions, African penguins, a bottlenose dolphin, big-bellied seahorse, southern sea otters, manta rays, and bat starfish. So I took some of those animals and we did little research projects on those animals before we went. That way they could recognize the animals when they saw them and they knew a few little facts about each of those animals. Also, if you go on the Georgia Aquarium website, they have some educational resources on their website. So they have lesson plans and have some homeschool resources and stuff like that if you are looking to make this a purely like educational trip, or if you're just going for pleasure, you know, that's always fun too. My next suggestion is to arrive early. We got that tip before we went from some local families and I am so glad that we listened. Okay, arrive early. Let me say it again, arrive early, because it gets super busy. And when it's like super busy, it's hard to even walk in there, especially in different areas of the aquarium. So just listen, arrive early, get there right when they open or maybe right before so you're in line ready to go. Next, they really do a great job on incorporating different educational aspects into the aquarium, different hands-on learning experiences. Something to think about though while you are visiting. So, and I didn't know this before I went, I kind of wish I did, but I learned it while we were there, that they do have a scavenger hunt that you can do on your smartphone. They also have random like trivia facts around, which was really helpful. And in different exhibits, they have what I called a I Spy board, but basically it is a board with animals in that certain section of the aquarium, and I had our daughters look at the picture and we read what the animal was, and then we went and found them in the aquarium, kind of like we use it I Spy, but also kind of like a search and find type activity, which they thought was really fun. So I think they have them in each of the different sections, but if you liked, at the end of the video, I put in a few clips of our experience there. So one of the pictures, our oldest daughter, Ava, she's holding the board for the Arctic exhibit, I believe. So for those of you that are nursing moms, they do have a private nursing pod on the second floor. So I did not know that when I went there. I didn't ask or I didn't look either. They do have very helpful staff, so if you have questions, then please ask them. They were very, very, very helpful. But I didn't realize that they had a nursing pod until the end of our trip, and I ended up nursing our youngest in the sea lion show in the back of the stadium. So if you don't want to do that, and if you want a little quiet, private area, then there is a nursing station on the second floor of the Georgia Aquarium. They had lots of shows for you to attend. Dolphin show, sea lion show, those were a couple of our favorites. They also do have a 4D experience show. We unfortunately did not have the opportunity to visit that one. Our little ones were getting hungry and tired by the time we got to that. But if you do a little bit of planning and strategically place them throughout your day, I think you can hit them all and have a really good time. Speaking of being hungry, and I personally get a little hangry when I'm hungry and don't have any food, I highly suggest that you pack your lunch when you attend the Georgia Aquarium and have a picnic at the green grass outside of the aquarium, or just right down the road, literally, like you can see it from the door of the aquarium. There is Centennial Park right there in the heart of Atlanta. It was a really nice park. They have wide open spaces. They have a playground there so your little ones can go and run around and burn off some energy. You can take a little break. It was really fun. So we did not plan ahead. We did not pack a lunch. The aquarium's cafeteria area got really busy, like so busy you couldn't even walk in there. I guess if we had eaten a really early lunch, that wouldn't have been a problem, but we didn't. So that was super packed. We said, okay, we'll just go outside. There were several restaurants right there next to the aquarium in Atlanta, and all of them were super full. So literally lines out the door. It eventually took us, I want to say over an hour to get food, and then we ended up eating it in the park anyway. So highly suggest pack snacks, pack lunch, and go eat over in the park. It was a great time. While we were there, it was beautiful weather and just a really great time for our family to be outdoors and run around and just have some fun. And if you wanted to make the day more than just the aquarium, literally right across the lawn from the aquarium is the Coca-Cola factory. So if you're a fan of soda, or you want to teach your little ones how soda is made and the history of Coca-Cola, then we suggest you go over to the Coca-Cola factory right there. Fun fact, my husband and I, we actually visited the Coca-Cola factory together in our 5th grade field trip. We have pictures actually of us there together, so it was fun to kind of look back and reminisce and say, hey, do you remember this, or do you remember that on our trip to the Coca-Cola factory when we were little? It was pretty fun to talk about. video was an encouragement and helpful for planning a trip to the Georgia Aquarium. Also, if you'd like to follow along with our family, then please hit the subscribe button down below. That way it'll keep you up to date on all of our fun adventures. And if you follow along at passioninthepurpose.com, that is my personal blog site, then I will list links to educational activities for you to do before and after your visit to the aquarium. So thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you next time.